Ani, Bojo, Kwekwe, Tanzi, Scano, Ai. It's Catherine and Brian at Moonstarlodge in South Central Ontario, bringing you the weekly reading for January 20th to 26th. And I can't believe we're talking about that late in January already. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a long-time subscriber, welcome back. And I would ask that those who haven't subscribed, please do. We're so close to the 500 mark, which apparently gives us a different level of exposure with YouTube. So from my heart to your heart, please subscribe if you haven't already. So this week, we launch right into Aquarius. We're switching now from Capricorn to Aquarius. And it's an interesting shift because next week's reading includes a new moon of Wisdom Keeper. So we're still in talks with relations. And we are shifting, though, the energies of Aquarius, and Pisces is in the North Node with Virgo in the South Node for something like till the middle of 2026. So that's a very interesting thing. We're coming off the full moon rather, and it was an interesting one. So my inner 3-year-old got a hold of my brain this morning and said we had to go back and have some skulls because it's been too long since the autumn of the ancestors, and the ancestors are always with us, but it was time to pull out the old skeletons again. So that's what we're doing. The decks this week include the Crystal Skulls by Patrice Marty. That's an oracle. The Earthbone Oracle by Syrian Shadow. The Mirror Oracle by Amrit Brar. The Tarot de los Muertos by Monica Knighton. That's an older deck. The Embroidered Graveyard by Alicia Vamvukakis. I almost said that correctly. The Bone Tarot by Sam Sawyer. The Marigold Tarot, also by Amrit Brar. When we use that usually for the ancestors. But 2 new decks added in this week that make my tarot nerd heart sing. This is the new classic Tarocchi vintage by Mr. Freeborg, whose first name is Jens. He did the artwork for this, and then I have the expansion pack, which adds seasons and astrology and ancient gods and goddesses. The reason I love this deck so much, it has everything Marseille, all the cards are in their right positions, and he includes the original meanings of the cards, and I love that. So Mr. Freeborg, if you're out there, a big kiss to you. Mwah. So that's going to be the tarot for this week and next week, although some of these other tarot decks will be used as clarifiers. I guess we should just go. Let's go, Brian. So here are the ancient Tarocchi, and here are the rest of the cards being used in their clarifier positions. We start the week with the 2 of Wands. new directions, new journeys to be picked, and it's the decision-making time. And having Aquarius and the clarity of Aquarius and the quick thinking of Aquarius will be helpful to us not to get down the slippery slope of overthinking. It's clarified here by the Ace of Swords. So that's amplifying the fact that this is air. Aquarius is air. And so we have the incubating of a new idea, and this new idea is this journey, but we've got the clarity here to make quick decisions. This is the Eight of Coins, or in this deck it's called Denari, Eight of Pentacles, same thing. This is masterfulness with what we know and what we do. So we're bringing our masterfulness to the decision-making process. And, you know, we're no longer the mentee. We are the mentor. We are the classic craftsperson in the broadest sense of the word. It's clarified by pride. And we should have pride, in the sense not of the egoic pride, but the sense of joyful gratitude and satisfaction that we've come as far as we have. And yet we have new enterprise evolving here from our skill set. And what validates this for me is the Four of Wands. So we go from the making the decision phase right into the success. And it's interesting that this card also represents marriage. It's you've done your journey, you've found the place, the marriage in the broad sense, but also actual marriage, the celebration, the public celebration. There are garlands wound around these four pillar wands. And it's interesting because it's clarified by this card called Love and Blood. And this skeleton is what's the word I'm looking for? Gowned out in something like bridal ensemble. The idea of blood here is the lust for life, the joyfulness, the energy that goes into everything so far. So right now we're on a good roll. The middle card here is the Two of Cups, which is partnership. And it can be romantic partnership. It can be the yin and yang, the animus and the anima. This is feeling complete, possibly. Just the completing of all of this to this point makes us feel like things are stable. Twos are always about stability and balance, as well as the other meanings. It's clarified by an interesting card called the Pack. And it's not maybe what we think. It's about doing inner work, deep connections, and having our soul tribe. Well, our soul tribe is present to our successes here, and this is a good thing. So this is an easy peasy thing so far. We're very clear message this week. And we come to the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is the dude with all the fire in the belly and the capacity to bring creative vision, not just to the self, but externally, to family, community, and whatever aspects of raising the vibration, raising the energies. So these new endeavors are literally being endorsed by the king. The king is taking the king aspect. This is an archetype for us, and it's clarified here by Libra. This is the card for the month of from summer solstice, from autumn equinox into October. So Libra, everything we're doing now in January is going to be fulfilled by October. And again, we have this element of balance present. So far, we have this 2 and this 2 and this 2 and this, it's wonderful. And then we come to a couple of kicker cards here that suggest an awareness, this deep introspection may be bringing up some issues. So this is the Five of Cups, which is typically associated with grieving the loss of something. Now, some of the cups are still upright. 3 are facing down. There's still elements of stuff to be joyful about, but it's a processing card. Now, in the old meanings, it's being aware of a painful manifestation or an awakening, a spiritual awakening that feels really hard to go through. And I see that as really what's going on for most of us, as this is a collective energy. And the card that clarifies it is the Four of Cups. Logic says that these cards should be reversed, that the ennui and the meh aspect of the Four of Cups, the depression, the withdrawal, the lack of interest in love and life is creating a painful awakening. But they're going hand in hand in this position anyway, because it's sitting there and having to mull over internally that this is a painful process, and this is something that's important. We've got the kings on either side here. The King of Wands is saying, he's holding the space for us, really. This energy, this archetype is saying, you know, you've got the power here, and on the other side, the King of Swords, you've got the energy and the clarity to push yourself through and sit and process. Processing time is okay. It's absolutely necessary. We come out on the other side of the painful process recognizing that we've made the right choice. We've got the clarity of this king behind it. And it's interesting that this card is Oceana. This is the skull that is the icing on the cake. Let me read you about Oceana. I'll put that back. So Oceana is a green beryl. So the beryl family includes emerald and aquamarine, stones like that. The chakra is the 4th chakra. It's the heart chakra in the 7 chakra system. Influences emotions and feelings. It's a symbol of calm and purity. It brings comfort and courage. It refreshes the etheric body and connects to the higher planes. Promotes prophetic dreams. This beryl skull is the blue-green color of the sea. It has been passed from tribe to tribe, from Peru to Ecuador, Colombia, and finally Brazil. There it belonged to an Indian from a simple village in the Amazon rainforest. He gave it to Joki in 1997. His keeper is now a person named Joki Van Dieten. The message from the skull is, place me in your heart, let my message reach you. This skull weighs over 8 pounds. This is a big skull. What a gift. What a gift of a message that is. So this strength and courage and quick thinking and movement in the first of the week gets a little stalled, but it's not really being stalled. We're finishing processing something that's very important on our spiritual journey. This card, the Four of Cups, is often, if you think of the Rider-Waite version of it, person sitting up against a tree and they don't see that the spirit hand is passing them a cup. They're ignoring it. Well, we don't have to be churning within our own dirty diaper, so to speak. We have the resources of spirit. And so the clarity of this king, the energy of this king, and the gift of this skull says reach out. Reach out and connect with Source again, and make sure that you understand that everything you've developed this week is moving us to a greater plane that manifests itself in Libra. So you can flip the camera, Brian. So that was a wonderful read. Very quick, very clear. I'm surprised at the clarity. I apologize for my froggy voice. I have a bit of a sore throat today. So we thank you for joining us, and hope you continue to enjoy your week and think about this. This was a quick read, but it's a deep read, and it's a big read. So take care. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video, and do that subscription. It's free. It costs nothing. It just gives you an opportunity to be notified. And I will be putting up an extra video in the next couple of weeks on decks which scare me. And I hope some of the other tarot readers make VRs to it, because there are decks after all these years that intimidate me. And so we're going to go through those, and I'll let you know why. Anyway, blessings. Have a great week, and thanks for the coffee, I hope.